Pride and laziness. Because it just so happens to mimic, I don't want to spoil later talks, but it just so happens to mimic what Muhammad experienced in his childhood. But I won't go into that because I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay.
Good question.
Why do you think that atheism is popular in academia?
It's because it's really easy. So I don't mean to call them lazy or going for the easiest answer, but I do mean to say that this is actually very common in Christian circles, Islamic circles. People naturally tend towards the thing that seems the smartest, but is actually the easiest. So atheism seems very intelligent. It's like what an edgy teen says: nothing matters, parents don't matter, nothing matters. And it's a really easy thing to say. But then also it's because in a lot of cases in academia is very externally focused, not internally focused. So there's less self-reflection in academic circles, right? An atheistic scholar might say, all these people are forced by their environment to believe these silly religious notions. But then they very rarely will say, I was forced by my upbringing and environment to, believe in these silly notions of atheism. So it's a lack of self-reflection that's intrinsic to the modern academic model. I've seen this with my students, so I can agree this is systemic. Okay, this is the whole way through. Lack of self-reflection, and also because it's easy, but it sounds intelligent. And it also doesn't require you to uphold some sort of greater law, so you can kind of get away with writing on anything, which philosophers have to. You have to get papers published. Well, if there's no standard law of morality or truth or meaning, then you can kind of write about whatever, and people kind of have to approve it, because who are they to say that your writing is less meaningful?
So pride and laziness?
Yeah, that's a good summary. I like that. That's way better. Pride and laziness.